Happy Friday and welcome to Tar Heel Teachers Daily, a micro-series to give you a slice of some of the latest happenings in education right here in North Carolina. I'm your host, Marlow Artis. Over 40 school districts across the state of North Carolina will utilize remote learning for the start of the upcoming school year. Edgecombe County Public Schools will follow a model similar to the Charlotte-Mecklenburg schools, where they will use the first 2 weeks for in-person orientations before transitioning to full remote. Davidson County Schools will utilize the first week of school for in-person orientations, with about 20% of the student population attending each day. I want to thank Dane West for this map. Dane is a high school social studies teacher in Wake County, and he has been following all of these developments very closely. So thank you, Dane, so much for your hard work and for this visualization. LaTanya Patillo, Governor Cooper's teacher advisor, continues to advocate for a teaching force that is more representative and reflective of our student demographics. Recently, she conducted an interview about the importance of students seeing teachers that look like them. In North Carolina, 54% of our students are made up of people of color, while only 22% of our teachers are people of color. Some school districts are making more progress than others. If you're interested in your school district's personnel summary, please click on the link in the description box of this video. You can actually see the gender and racial breakdown for your school district by job category. So click on the link if you're interested. The North Carolina New Teacher Support Program has 42 instructional coaches across 10 anchor institutions within the UNC System to provide support for beginning teachers across the state of North Carolina. Recently, the program launched a new podcast to extend their support so that they can give more strategies and more resources to beginning teachers and their mentors. If you're interested in listening to the New Teacher Support Program podcast, please click on the link in the description box of this video. Happy listening. UNC System schools will be test optional for 2021. Yesterday, the Board of Governors met to approve a one-year waiver from the requirement that students, all first-year prospective students, submit either an SAT or ACT score when applying for admissions. I personally hope that universities will continue this conversation and think beyond next year. As a former Upward Bound director in rural North Carolina, I had a very hard time convincing students that they were not their test scores and that their test scores did not define their intelligence. In fact, these test scores only show what students have been exposed to at school and in life and what opportunities that they've had. August 3rd through 6th, the UNC School of Education will host a series of professional development sessions about working with Latin American immigrants. If you're interested, please click on the link in the description box of this video. There are some really great sessions. As we wrap up today's episode of Tar Heel Teachers Daily, I want to leave you with this tweet from the North Carolina Dance Education Organization. Yesterday, they had a remote learning open forum so that they could share ideas, and this tweet and this picture actually shows how each of them feels about remote learning. I'm just so happy that they're working together and that they're maintaining their sense of humor. So even though it's difficult, we all have to do it. Let's work together with it and let's have a little laugh. And so we appreciate this example from the North Carolina Dance Education Organization. Let's get it done, ladies. We want to thank you all so very much for watching Tar Heel Teachers Daily. We hope you have a great weekend.